On Christmas Eve 1945, a house fire consumed a rural West Virginia home. 5 children were trapped inside, but when firefighters sifted through the ashes the next morning, they found something impossible. No bones, no remains, nothing. The children had simply vanished. This is the story of the Sodder family, a mystery that has haunted a small town for nearly 80 years. George and Jennie Sodder were Italian immigrants with a modest home in the hills of Fayetteville, West Virginia. George ran a trucking company. Jennie raised their 10 children. They were respected in their community, but George had made enemies. He spoke passionately against Benito Mussolini, the fascist dictator of Italy. Within the tight-knit Italian immigrant community, those words created danger. By December 1945, World War II had ended. The family gathered for Christmas Eve. That evening, the children were so excited they asked to stay up late. Jennie agreed. Around 10 o'clock, she took 3-year-old Sylvia upstairs. George and the older boys were already asleep. The 5 youngest, Maurice, Martha, Louis, Jennie, and 5-year-old Betty, stayed awake in the attic, playing with their new toys. The house grew quiet. Snow fell softly outside. At 12:30 in the morning, the phone rang. Jennie answered. A woman's voice asked for someone Jennie didn't recognize. In the background, she heard laughter and clinking glasses. The woman laughed strangely and hung up. At 1 o'clock, she woke again. A loud thump on the roof. Then a rolling sound, like something heavy tumbling down. Silence. 30 minutes later, smoke filled her nostrils. Jennie ran to George's office. Flames were climbing the walls near the telephone line and fuse box. She screamed. George woke the older boys. Together, they scrambled outside. George, Jennie, Marion, Sylvia, John, and 16-year-old George Jr. But the 5 youngest were still in the attic. The stairs were already engulfed. Frantic parents called up to them. No answer. No sound. George ran for the ladder that always rested against the side of the house. It was gone. Vanished. He ran to his trucks. Neither would start. Both had worked perfectly the day before. Marion ran to call the fire department. The phone was dead. The family could only watch as their home burned. 45 minutes later, the roof collapsed. The fire department didn't arrive until 8 o'clock that morning. 7 hours later, when investigators sifted through the ashes, they expected to find remains. They found nothing. Not a single bone. Not a tooth. The official ruling, faulty wiring. The children's bodies had been completely cremated, they said. But Jennie refused to believe it. A human body burned for 2 hours still leaves bones. Their fire had been shorter and cooler. Kitchen appliances remained intact. Metal roof fragments survived. But 5 children had vanished. Days later, the family discovered the ladder hidden in a gully 50 feet from the house. A telephone repairman told them the lines hadn't burned. They'd been cut. Cleanly. Deliberately. Then memories resurfaced. Weeks before the fire, an insurance salesman had visited. When George declined to buy a policy, the man snarled, "Your house is going up in smoke. Your children will be destroyed." The insurance salesman later served on the coroner's jury that ruled the fire accidental. For the rest of their lives, George and Jennie Sodder searched. They hired private detectives. They traveled across America. In 1952, they erected a billboard along Route 16. 5 faces stared out at passing motorists. Above them, a question: what was their fate? In 1968, Jennie received a photograph in the mail. No return address. It showed a young man strikingly similar to their son Louis. On the back, handwritten, "Louis Sodder. I love brother Frankie." They never learned who sent it. George Sodder died in 1969, still searching. Jennie followed in 1989, wearing black every day for 44 years. Theories abound. The mafia, kidnapping, a child trafficking ring. What do you think happened? Did the children perish in the flames? Or were they taken before the fire started? Let us know your theory in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more true crime documentary like this. The Sodder house is gone now. The land has been reclaimed by forest. But on quiet winter nights, people still ask the question, where are the Sodder children? After nearly 80 years, the mystery endures.